Hey, welcome to Tekcloud, data science and machine learning analytics company. Uh, data, the data science, big data analytics boutique consulting firm based out of Boston with offices in Philadelphia, Chicago, Austin, New York, Virginia, and Princeton. We have partnered with Harvard Innovation Lab based out of Harvard University. We're experts and postdocs are from Ivy League like Harvard, MIT, Cornell, Yale, and Princeton. Our experts also have worked in Facebook, LinkedIn, Square One, Walmart, Sears, Amazon, Bridgewater, including Fortune 500 and Wall Street firms. Our principals have partnered in Cloudera, Hortonworks, Databricks, Map, and Amazon firms. For qualified candidates, we offer certificate from Harvard Innovation Lab. We have trained 500 consultants, 90% success rate of placements. We help with mock session, preparation of resume, interview preparation. We have a strong network of clients, assistant placement, and on-job support. I'd like to introduce Mr. Rama, who is a Tableau expert, and he will be leading this initiative for the team in Tableau. Over to you, Rama.
Thank you, Mike. Hello, everyone, and this is Ramakrishna. And let me give a brief introduction about myself. And I'm working on Tableau for the last 4 years, and before that, I was working on MSBI. And MSBI, I was working with SSRS, SIS, and other BI tools. And let me start learning about what is BI. Before we go ahead with Tableau, we need to know what is a business intelligence actually. So business intelligence is about analyzing data to improve company performance. And if you want to explain how you improve the performance in a company, we need a separate set of tools which serve to transform data into meaningful information for decision making. And currently in the market, if you know the Tableau for the last 4 or 5 years, previously we have business objects, Cognos, OBI, MicroStrategy, SSRS. And 4 or 5 years, and the market is completely changed when Blue started actually market. So people are after Tableau. So I actually want to start doing their organizations. The reason is you can start analyzing the data using Tableau within minutes, because to build any universe, what you do using the business objects or anything. So simply connect to data using username and password, and you can start analyzing data within minutes. And it is easy to use, and it's user friendly, and it can connect any data, and the data analysis is made easy, and it supports all the platforms like iPhone, iPad, Android, and web. Edge of Tableau, and even Tableau software listens to their customers' feedback. So if you have the market, every month we have a new release in Tableau. So current version in Tableau is 9.3, and in another 1 month we might have a 9.3.1 with the latest release, where we fix if there are any bugs in the 9.3 version. And on to next slide. So between Tableau and Excel, all these kind of analysis, whatever we are doing in Tableau, business users used to do in Excel. So it's it's been used for much of this analysis. But when it comes to visualizing the data, creating interactive dashboards, managing unlimited data, and supporting real-time data discovery, it doesn't. So that's where Tableau come into the picture and going to explore, and it's going to give you a lot of rich visualizations compared to Excel. So Tableau is what actually doing is it turns the spreadsheet data self-service BI. So the advantage of Tableau when you're actually comparing to Excel. So move on to the next slide. So market. So look at Gartner's annual report from last 3 years. It clearly it shows the leader in the market. That's what I explained to you because of the user friendliness by using the Tableau and the big data analysis. Every version you're having a new features included in the Tableau. They're adding new sources. There is no Salesforce data source. There is no Google Analytics, but we have everything in Tableau. You can any data. You can connect to Hadoop. You can connect to source. So anything. So you can start analyzing anything using Tableau within a fraction of seconds to minutes. But customer base, what Tableau is currently having, more than 35,000 customer accounts, and it's been increasing day by day. And the companies here, these are example companies I have listed here: Google, Citibank, Bank of America, Go Facebook. So UK companies who are not using Tableau these days. So most companies are already migrated to Tableau. So of all these features, and Tableau is being increasing their customer feedback and their customer accounts day by day. If you look at Tableau server, let me start with server architecture. But before going to Tableau server architecture, I just want to give you a heads up. Who wants to on Tableau, always recommended to have a minimum SQL knowledge as well as a data warehousing concepts. It's all to have these who has to work on Tableau environment. Server architecture, if you can see here, customer data. The customer data might be data warehouse, data mart, and you have files, you have cubes. Data warehouse, data marts, files, cubes. So in a sense, it can be database, it can be SSIS cubes, it can be any big data or anything. It can be anything. So next is data connectors. The data connectors, you see fast data engine, C connector, MDX connector, and repository. These are connectors. Data connectors means suppose you're connecting to any database directly. I mean directly in the sense, Tableau has a feature called Tableau data extract. So what it is, it stores data from the and stores into fast data engine. Okay, it's really useful when if you want to improve any performance when you're actually creating any dashboard. Data extract plays a key role while working in the real-time environment. So people have a question: why can't we directly connect to a database without any extraction? So what if you have millions of rows or 100k or 200k rows, actually connecting to real-time? What to do in the visualization? If you are changing any filter in the dashboard, what happens? You hit the database for every filter you change, and it's going to be a bit expensive query on the database. So it's recommended to go with the Tableau data extract instead of live connection. And so Tableau offers a fast in-memory data engine that is optimized for analytics. Connect your data with one click, extract your data, and do whatever you want. But what happens is, since you're working on Tableau, it's always recommended to have a very configuration on a local machine, because we are developing dashboards on Tableau desktop. So it's all to have a very good configuration like RAM or any hard disk. Okay, so if you look at the SQL connector or MDX connector repository, or especially helpful when you're actually connecting to SQL databases, any relational databases. MDX connector is especially useful if you are working with any cubical data. So SQL Server database, we have SSAS, SQL Server Analysis Services. So analysis services, what it does was you have to create cube in the SQL Analysis Services, and you get the SSAS services cubes from Tableau. So this is what MDX connector will do. This MD will take care of all those cubical data in Tableau. Okay. If you look at the main components, we have data server, SQL server, and application server. Okay. So application server, let me with data server. Okay. The Tableau data server lets you centrally manage and store data sources. Okay. It maintains metadata from desktop. That can be calculations, definitions, or Tableau data engine extract. And this server. So it means what happens when you're actually opening any view or whatever you call the request, the visual process. Okay, visual process then query to the data. Okay, this is what SQL server is going to take. And you have another component is called as application server. So application server, what it does is, say the user is trying to access a dashboard in the Tableau server. So Tableau server is it's a tool where you can view all the reports, whatever it is published from Tableau desktop. So application server will handle all the permissions for the user is opening the view in the client. So application server is actually handling all these user permissions, whoever logging into the dashboard. So the gateway load balancer. So the gateway is the Tableau server that routes to other components. So the requests that come in from the client, it first the gateway server and routed to the appropriate process. Okay. If multiple processes are configured for any component, the gateway will act as a load balancer and distributes the request to the process. So I'm joining in the high level thing. I don't want to go into deep. So this is client. If this is desktop, I have mobile apps in Tableau, and I have a browser, mobile Safari. We have iPad app, we have Android app, and recently we have app. So increasing, and Tableau is now concentrating to improve the features with respect to mobile BI, the mobile business intelligence. So so the total products we have currently in Tableau. So desktop. Okay, desktop is the what a developer need to concentrate. So a developer will Tableau desktop to create the visualizations and to publish reports. So you simply call Tableau desktop as like a publishing tool that is used to create shared views on Tableau server. So that is desktop. So desktop is the product what a developer use to create multiple reports, and Tableau server. So Tableau server is the one analytical platform where it can scale up of hundreds of thousands of users. Okay, so you're actually publishing any reports or any dashboards for users. So user need to access Tableau server. So Tableau, so it can, I mean, it's a big architecture for that, and it has a lot of concepts like authenticating your Active Directory, and there are a lot of concepts in the Tableau server. But as of now, we'll stick it as like it is a tool which is useful for dashboards. Okay, we can publish dashboards to Tableau server for the users. And the next is Tableau Reader. So Reader, it is a very free software. You don't need any license for this. So what is the advantage of Tableau Reader is we call Tableau files as Tableau workbook files. Workbook files can be saved as TW extension as well as TWBX extension. So it helps users who have access, who doesn't view the reports. So using Tableau Reader, you can open the TWBX files and can just read it. You cannot develop anything using Tableau Reader, but it is especially useful for the users who don't have access to have the report looks exactly. So they can use this Tableau Reader and see how the report looks like without server. But in the real-time environment, it's very rare actually to use Tableau Reader. And the thing we have is Tableau Online. This is the hosted version of Tableau server, especially useful for startup companies who doesn't have a big budget to maintain Tableau server. So don't want to maintain, so they don't have any hardware, don't want to set up. So Tableau has an option for those kind of companies. They will have this option, Tableau Online, and they publish the reports from Tableau desktop. So using Tableau Online, the advantage is all maintenance is being taken care by Tableau Online. So you don't need to worry about any Tableau admin to maintain server. You don't need to build any cluster. You don't increase hardware setup. If there increase in number of users, you don't worry about cluster increase or any CPU increases. You don't need to increase CPU. So this kind of issues will be resolved using Tableau Online. Thing what we have is Tableau Mobile. So Tableau is very popular these days, where a user can access reports on mobile or Tableau, tablet or any iPad. Anything you can do. So full these days, and Tableau is concentrating more on Tableau Mobile users. And the thing what we have is Tableau Public. So public is like anyone can publish the reports on the Tableau domain, and it will be accessible